Okay, hello from Oxford, because that's where I am now. I decided I wanted to try something different to a city I've not been to. So, Oxford is it. So, come a bit late. All the trains are all delayed. So it took me ages to get here. It's night time. Can't really show you the setup now. I did get a taxi here. I asked somebody if they could take me somewhere where it was nice and quiet, with a bit of woodland. It's not exactly quiet, they said, but we could take you somewhere. We've hit near the city. There's a few kids about and hanging around. I walked near one campsite area, and these kids were kicking off a little bit. Well, not kicking off, just wondering what I was doing, even though they've got a campfire. I'm not far away from the Thames. The Thames is just running near me. So, it should be a good night. One thing I have forgot or left on a train, like a plank, was my poles. But I don't need them where I am now, because I'm in woodland. So, I'll have to get some new poles, because I left them on the train. Unbelievable, eh? Never mind. Nightmare. It is what it is. So, we try our best. Let's have a good time. Andy. Right, I'm thirsty. It's been a long day. Well, not a long day, but it's been warm. Sweating in this, but the reason I've got this on, for the very reason, is because there's a lot of the midges about. I put a lot of bug spray on. So, here's what it is. Get the beer on in a bit, but at the moment just water. Cornish pasty time. Oh yes. Ginster's tasty, yeah, Bert. Yep. Happy days. Well, I might be in Oxford, but I've got a beer tree. And Cameron Hales lager. Well, Cameron's of London, so it's not that far away. Well, I don't know if Oxford's that far away from London, but I'm sure it's not. But we have got the Thames over there anyway. So there we are, Thames River. Okay. There we go. Cheers. Andy Beer Tree. Oxford Beer Tree. Oxford. So this is the University of Beer. Or University of the Beer Tree. The Beer Tree University. University of Beer. It certainly is. Not bad. Oh yes. Oh yes. Beer Tree in Oxford. The University. The University. The Ludiversity. The Ludiversity. Huh, that was it. You remember watching Muppet Babies? Well, I remember watching it when I was younger. And that the Ludiversity, they get a Lune degree. I've got that wrong, haven't I? It's not the Muppet Babies. Okay, that's only... I don't know, got mixed up. Anyway, Beer Tree, University of Beer. Yes, yes it is. Andy. British steak strips or something. Yeah, it'd be like beef jerky, no doubt. And another bit of steak. Anyway, we'll have a go at that. Andy. A beer, sir? Oh, I don't mind if I do. Right then. Come here. That apparently is aircraft going over. I did wonder. That's loud. Right then. Brew dogs it is. What's this all about? Good people drink beer. Good people drink good beer. There we go. And you know it. There's the campsite. It's an absolute palace in there. Loads of room. Look at the drop. All the way back there, look. Drops all the way down. I don't think I did bad at night for that. What a spot though. And then we've got the hang there. And then a drop off just here. Pretty proud of this one. Fantastic. Yeah, I like this one. And tied him up there, look. Tripped over my guy rope there. But it's absolute palace. Fantastic, this one. You can't see it in the daylight, but most people have been walking past. I'm literally on the path. Hi. As you can see, people just go straight past. But at night time, you can't see that at night, which is quite cool. Close to the canal. Fantastic. I'm going to have to get my phone charged. My charging block needs charging, so I'm going to have to find somewhere to do that. Epic. Morning. We couldn't film earlier on. Battery was low on the phone, as you know. Had to get it charged. Good excuse to go to the pub. White Rabbit. Cracking. Why would they call it the White Rabbit? Well, the White Rabbit is in Alice in Wonderland. And anybody who knows the story of Alice in Wonderland, there was a white rabbit there, but he was always late. And it all started here in Oxford with Lewis Carroll. There you go. Andy. Right then. So, in Oxford, it's the first time I've ever done a motorboat. I'm a little bit apprehensive to say the least, but there we go. Give it a go. See what happens. What's the worst could happen? Well, maybe so, but here we go. I'm driving the U-boat. Oh, this is friggin' weird. First time I've ever done it. Got the hang of this now. Had a few mishaps at one point. Went to a lock area and I couldn't work out to get out, but it was restricted anyway, so I've never driven a boat before, but it just like everything. That's people on the bike. Oh, you missed that. People walking by. Student accommodation. Well, that's a bit of interesting history. There we are, Shakespeare's headquarters. In there. Right then. Nice one. Chariots of Fire. There we go, 4-minute mile. And there we go. Be you or not to be you. So when looking for the bins in the morning where I was camping, I couldn't find a bin as such, but there's a little area outside the gate of where I was camping where there's a load of like HIFA bins, not from the UK, they're just big bins, but people from the UK will understand what I mean by BIFA bins. But they were there and I asked if I could put the rubbish in there because I don't want to take rubbish with me. And to this person from the council, that is, from Oxford Council, he says, yeah, feels you please. Anyway, well, after putting the bins in there, I asked him, you know where I slept last night, can you tell me a little bit about it? He says, yes, that is the very place where Lewis Carroll went down the river and spoke to the children he's with and told them the story of Alice in Wonderland. So I didn't know that Alice in Wonderland was part of Oxford, and now know, and where I slept was the inspiration for that story. Also, I said last night about the Thames, one side of it being the Thames and one side canal, and that's not the case either. It's all the same, and it's just the way that the river works. So you have, and it's natural apparently. And the bridge that I went over last night, I can't remember what they said it was called, but basically it's a bridge that in the Second World War they used to use tanks to go across like areas where they'd not got any rivers in the Second World War, so they could get across the river to attack the Germans and the like. And one of them was donated or given, so to speak, to Oxford. So there we go. Oh yes, facts, let you know. It's the facts. Of course they are. But you learn everything new. I didn't know about this place until a couple of minutes ago. Well, I've got back late from the pub. I was going to move to a different area, but I decided to stay put in Oxford because I was late from the pub and just can't be bothered to travel tonight anyway. So it's predicted a bit of rain today. There's only a bit of drizzle, but when I'm setting up it was drizzling. I got a bit flustered trying to set up, but we are where we are now. We're all okay. Andy. Got these last 2 beers I saved from last night. I'm going to get them drunk and then I'm going to go to bed. Been a long day. Really enjoyed myself. But it's getting late. I'm not going to be up long. And if it's going to rain, it'd be nice just to go to sleep with a drizzle on my top and not have to think about it. So I'm in Bristol. Yep, come to Bristol for the day or for the night. Hopefully I'll find a camp here at some point. But I'm on like a river taxi. I'm going to stay until the end of this and have a wander around.